make sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com, and if you're local in California, you can check out their store where they have cards, games, figures, and more. Be sure to check out the Plastic Power podcast on Spotify. It's hosted by me, Daredevil19, and my buddy Star Blast Studios, and we do talk about action figures, anime, and more, and we do have guests on there a lot as well. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. That was my Emperor impression. But man, I love that Black Series keeps making different versions of fan favorites, like one of my favorites, Darth Maul here. But is it a good figure, or is it absolute garbage? Let's find out today and get right into the review, and start it off by taking a very quick look at the box. Why do I keep whispering box? I don't know why. So here is the front of the box, pretty basic for Black Series. We still have windows, which is odd. Love the side, and there's the back with a bio and an image, and then there's the other side. Now, taking a closer detailed look at Darth Maul here, and I dig it. Yeah, it's not an SH Figure Arts or a Mafex, but for this being a Black Series figure, I think Hasbro did a great job with it. I really do like the way the sculpt and paint turned out. I'm also glad to have a different look besides his Phantom Menace attire, and I love the cyborg legs. They definitely could have gave them a more metal look, because they look like plastic more over metal. So yeah, they definitely could have made the legs look a little bit better. The horns look great. Much better than the previous versions of Darth Maul in the line. I also do like how the horns are slightly longer too. The burgundy color clothing would have looked so nice with a wash, but it still does look good. And lastly, the skin or tattoos. I don't know which it is, but the paintwork on that also turned out incredible. So the detail on this figure is awesome. I love how the detail turned out. Alright, so now moving on to the height of Rue. Oh no, there I go with the Rue again. So to the very top of his head, it looks like he's about 5 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall, maybe a little bit taller than that. And then here he is compared to some fellow Black Series figures. So we do have the Obi-Wan series Obi-Wan. We do have the shirtless Darth Maul. Then we do have Mace Windu and Kit Fisto. And it looks like he's a little bit shorter than the shirtless Darth Maul, but it's really not that bad. Now let's see him compared to some other figures as well. So right here we have the SH Figure Arts Kylo Ren. I believe that's the Last Jedi version. Then we do have Ahsoka from The Mandalorian. Then we do have my boy Mando there with little Grogu in the bag. And yes, all these capes are available for purchase. Same with the Moff Gideon one there. But I think Darth Maul scales pretty well with the other figures in the line. And like I said, the capes are available for sale right now on our Instagram or Etsy. So now moving on to the accessories here. As you can see, we do get his lightsaber hilts and lightsaber blades, and you can connect them, but I'm gonna go on a little rant here. So, no hands or faces, once again, which we pretty much never get those with Hasbro, and McFarlane's the same damn ways. So I hope Hasbro really steps up in that department. You're charging more money for your figures, so I want some more accessories. When I see a figure having little to no accessories, I don't want it. I don't want to buy it, because I know I'm not going to have fun with the figure. And McFarlane Toys is the same exact way, and I'm sick of paying more money for these figures when they don't include maybe an extra set of hands. How much more could that cost? Or an extra facial expression? And they barely ever include stuff like that. It's 2023, and as a figure collector, and as a figure company, not including hands, or at least another face, is pretty ridiculous. Sorry, I had to say it. It's pretty much only with domestic figure companies, so these dudes need to wake the hell up and start including more accessories. Alright, so as you can see here, we do get his lightsaber blades and hilts. I feel like the hilts are a little too thick, but we do get the red translucent plastic. Sculpt and paint look fantastic on both the hilts. But yeah, the one on the top, I feel like the handle's a little too thick for Maul's hands, but you can connect them, you just gotta peg them on like that, as simple as that. And you can holster it on him, but it really does not peg in that well on his hip. So now for the articulation here, you can get him to look down pretty good actually. Looks up alright, not too bad. You do get beautiful pivot out of the neck joints, and then of course, you do get the swivel-roo. Torso crunches forward a little bit, goes back a little bit as well. Tiny bit of pivot. Then you do get swivel. The arms, we do have a butterfly joint there. They do go out to the side a lot more than 90 degrees. They do go up and down. No bicep swivel, it's at the elbow. Single jointed elbows just hit 90 degrees. And then the wrists swivel and then hinge vertically. Then the legs kick forward a little more than 90 degrees, go back a tiny bit. And you can definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme it. Then we do get the upper thigh swivel at the knee. Knee joint barely gets 90 degrees. That joint is super loose. Ankles hinge up, down, and a beautiful ankle pivoroo there. I don't know why I said it like that, but overall, I think this figure's alright. It's not too bad. Am I getting annoyed with Hasbro and other toy companies charging more but not giving more accessories? Hell yes, I am. Yeah, we get his hilt and lightsaber blades, but where are like the force-using hands, or even fists? Or maybe a basic stern face to go along with the smirking face. These are display options I love having with figures, and why I lean more towards imports and such over domestic figures. Also, Hasbro, give us a 6-inch scale. Star Killer already. I had to randomly throw that in there. Alright, enough of me ranting. The detail is great on this Maul. One of the high points to this figure. The articulation is okay. You can get him into some nice poses, but here's where we hit a roadblock, because like I've been saying, accessories really do limit your display options. All you got is the lightsaber, and that's it. So yeah, I'm hoping in the future, Hasbro starts giving an extra set of hands, just one extra set of hands. God, how much could that really cost, you know? But yeah, hopefully with each release, they start making it like a basic thing to include at least 2 pairs of hands, but that most likely won't happen. So for now, we're gonna now head over to my ratings. So now for the ratings here for the Clone Wars Darth Maul. For detail, I think I'm gonna have to give him an 8.9. Articulation, I'm gonna give a 7.9, and then the accessories, I have to give a super low score of a 4.4. So now my overall rating for this Darth Maul is a 6.9. And now for the QC issue and price rating. For the QC rating, I'm going to give it a 9. There really was not any QC issues with this dude. And then the price rating, I'm going to give it a 10. You know, it's basic Black Series figure pricing. But anyway, that is my review of the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series, the Clone Wars Darth Maul. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the figure in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.